What's going on, guys? Mr. Stealth Dog here, and today I'm bringing you guys some GTA 5 Enterable buildings. So we're just going to jump right in, and I hope you enjoy. To start off, we're going to be going to Wade's house, which is Trevor's cousin. His house is located right by the beach, if you can see right here. I didn't really get a map to show you guys, but you just basically find the sweet spot, pull up your phone, start a mission, and then you just back out and you should be inside. I'm going to tell you guys, it's a pain to get inside. You have to find the perfect spot, but once you do, this is where you're at. So once you're inside, Wade's house, he's got a couple of rooms, maybe like he's got a bedroom, a living room, a bathroom, and a kitchen. And there's I don't know what that bear is called. Somebody put in the comments below what the bear was named. Strawberry something, I don't know. But anyways, going on throughout the house, it's very detailed. It's got a cool themed ocean beach bathroom, I guess you could call it. And some weird pictures there on the wall. But this is a great place if you got a bounty and you want to hide out, from other players. You can actually shoot out the windows, but they cannot shoot you back in. I think that's added bonus here, because you see me here. I'm like, look at all these cops out here my friends have been messing around with. That computer is actually usable if you don't shoot it. And they decided to just, shoot everything inside the house. Anyways, thought it was a pretty cool building to show you guys. We're moving on to the next building. The next building we're going to is Enterable through the front, but I'm going to show you guys how to get into the back of the strip club. The strip club is where Trevor was the manager during the duration of the campaign. So basically you just go inside and you get a private dance from a stripper. Once you do that, they'll allow you to walk through the back door, but you don't actually have to walk with them here. So I didn't have enough cash for this, so I had to run and deposit some cash. So basically you get the cash, and you ask for a private dance, and you just follow the stripper through the back. Now once you're back here, you don't actually have to go the way that you're supposed to. You can actually just keep on walking. I think that was pretty interesting that they left that door open. I'm kind of glad. But anyways, it's a lot of a lot of detail back here. I guess it's just exactly like story mode. It would be a little rattlesnake cage. I thought was interesting, and you can continue to go back into the into Trevor's office. You can also have your friends walk out here onto this little stage area and troll people online if you wanted to. But back at Trevor's office, there's a few Easter eggs back here, such as pictures of girls from GTA 4 that you may have seen. I don't remember what the girls in the campaign. There's also a map of Los Santos and some pretty interesting detail. Next building we're going to be going to is inside the IAA. It's either, I think it's the IAA building. It's you can find it right here, and this one's another one that's kind of hard to get into, but once you get it down, it's pretty easy to get into after a couple chances. Basically, you just get a helicopter and you look for this open office here, and you see those windows that I just shot at. You have to shoot them out, and the window that doesn't break, you have to get high enough, and you got to jump out, and then you'll go straight through that window. So let me fast forward this real quick. Okay, so here we go. So basically, if you hold down the left bumper and the right bumper, or the same thing for PS3, I don't know what the buttons are, but then you just glide in here and right through the window that will not break, and then you're in. It's the most detail is right here inside this office, and right outside the door there's a little bit more detail. And but it's a nice place to, if you have a bounty, you can come up here and hang out, mess around. People won't be able to figure out where you're at unless they know where this building is. The next building we're going to is actually pretty small, but it's one of my favorites. If you guys remember, in campaign, you had to go around collecting little alien spaceship parts, and it was like this little hippie guy out in the middle of nowhere who you're giving them to. Well, you can go back to this in multiplayer and get back into his little shed in the back of his house. So basically, I just showed you where it is on the map. And you just climb up on this chair, which I am having a little trouble with right now. And yeah, I think I fell off here, so climb up here, and you go stand right where that guy was, my friend Narc, and then you go stand about right here, and you just accept a job, and then back out of it, and you should be inside. Once you're inside, you'll realize it's just kind of like a little bitty small shed, but I like it because of all the different spaceship parts that you can look at and see that you've been collecting over in single player. And I mean, you could just use it as a small place to hide out, or just, show your friends what you found. The next two buildings we're going to be visiting are the Los Santos Customs. These are the most unique ones. And I'll just find this one right here unique. This is the one on the most, let's see, I guess that'd be the most western part of the city, kind of northwest. And you just have your friend drive up in a car here. And then once the gate opens, you can run on in. And I find it interesting because it's got more detail than you would ever think about. See, back here you have your mechanic just working on whatever he's doing, and then you can actually go upstairs, and upstairs is the small office, and sometimes a computer spawns on there that you can use, just like your phone internet. But you come in here and it's really detailed. I don't know why they would detail this, because I don't remember ever going in here for single player or anything like that. So you could basically just use this place to kind of watch for people or just kind of show your friends again. And also another thing I thought was interesting is that the church car is parked up there, the hearse. But anyways, we'll get on to our next building. Okay, one of the next buildings we have here is one of my favorites. It's the FIB office buildings before they're burnt. My last video will show you my burnt one. But here I'm going to show you how to get into it. And it's actually a job, so it's really easy to get to. So to get this job, you're going to have to go onto your internet browser. And you're just going to have to put in the link. I'll put it in the description. Someone just made it off of the editor and made a deathmatch inside so you can mess around with your friends. But if you go to the description below, you can get this link. Now basically you just paste the link into your browser. It'll take you here to the Rockstar Social Club page. Now once you're here, this page should show up, and if you can log into your Rockstar account, it should be the same login as your Xbox username and passcode. And then down here at the bottom you click add to game. And props to that man for creating that job. I don't remember what his name was, but then you just start the game and you wait for your friends to join, and then you're in. Okay, so I finally got the game started up here, and you're basically just going to spawn inside the building with your team, somewhere random inside, and explore, or have a shootout, whichever one you want to do. Now, this place is very detailed. I don't ever remember being I don't even remember going to these places in single player, but I mean, I bet somebody does. But anyways, throughout the building, it's an entire circular office with tables and chairs, and I don't know, it's just a lot of detail here. And basically, there's some places you can't go and some places you can. And I think there's some other places you can glitch into. A lot of interesting spots. And I'll just let you guys explore that later. So our last building that I know of, that I've been working really hard to find these. This last one I have is the other Los Santos Customs. It's basically just matching up with all the other ones. But they're all different. So same thing, you just have a friend drive up and you and your friends can walk inside. Now this one is just a normal Los Santos Custom. You have the mechanic there and that little garage back there. That little garage back there is really good to take pictures of your cars with. Put them on Snapmatic. So if you want to get your car back there, you just mess with the mechanic and he'll leave and then you can drive your car in. And that car up there, I wasn't sure what car that was, but if anyone knows, they can put it in the description below. Alright guys, anyways, thank you for watching this short little video, but I got one more thing for you guys. I got a challenge for you guys. So, I found a couple buildings that you could probably get into, but I haven't found a way in. If you guys remember the campaign when Trevor, no, it's Michael. Michael hides inside of a body bag, and he ends up inside the morgue where he does a mission, and he jumps out of that window right there and falls into that dumpster. Now, basically, I found that window right there, you can shoot right through it, but all the other windows you can't shoot through if you watch right here. So you see all the cracks? And that window right there, you can just shoot right through, which means there's something inside there. Now, I've tried to use a parachute to get in there. I've tried stacking trucks up, and I don't think the window's accessible. And I've also tried the phone glitch a couple times. And none of these seem to work out for me. But I'm going to challenge you guys to see if you can find a way in here. And another building I also want to challenge you guys to get into is find a way into Trevor's house. Which I know there was ways, but it was patched. And a way into that farmhouse that Trevor starts off with. The meth lab way out in the country. So there's you guys' challenges. Put it in the description if you find it. And we'll meet up sometime. I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for watching. Peace out.